Mugget, and I welcome the opportunity. And like previous speakers have said, it isn't my area, but the concerns belong to all of us. And I would have serious concerns in relation to this, that it's developer driven. And I will come back to that in relation to Scourge off the coast of Connemara. I welcome that there's a plan. It has to be welcomed that we have a plan. However, that plan is being done in a vacuum where we haven't any marine protected areas other than 9%. I understand the Minister Noonan expressed his frustration and disappointment at the failure to progress the marine protection plan. The specific name escapes me. But to protect have marine protected areas only 2 days ago. We've 9%. We were promised that simultaneously with the other plan on which this is based. Nothing has happened. That's a great cause for concern to me. 7%, our land mass, the sea mass is 7 times our land mass. It's our greatest asset. And my concern is not alone is the plan in a vacuum, but we're now proceeding with the exact same industrial model, developer-led. Keep going, keep growing, without any concept that that very model has led us to the precipice and has led us to declare a climate emergency and a biodiversity emergency back in 2019. Now, I am all for growth. I am all for sustainable growth, and I'm absolutely behind renewable energy. But this is a frightening concept that the same market economy, the same market approach, big developers, profit-driven, are now determining which part of our seas will be used, where the wind farms will go, and we have no idea. And this is the first attempt to set out a plan in a vacuum. There's also, as I understand, no economic, social and economic assessment of the fishermen in the area and the effect that this project will have on their livelihoods. Has that been done? If not, when will it be done? Why hasn't it been done? And then if I look at, Minister, I have no idea why the marine protected area legislation didn't go ahead. I understand Minister Noonan's frustration, but that year the government, and he talks about it being complex, it certainly is complex. Our oceans are complex. They are vital to the future direction of where we go. And if we go with the same model that has led us to the precipice of destruction, we're in serious trouble here. Now, if we look at your first map that's coming in the meantime, Scourge off the coast of Carna in Connemara is planning an offshore wind farm. Offshore is completely misleading because it's 5 kilometres from the shore. Near shore might be a better approach to it. Utterly developer-led. A memo with in relation to the usual type of absolute empty rhetoric that we get. Jobs, there will be things for the community, and there'll be a community benefit. I do not trust big developers. I do not trust the company that's behind this, which is an Australian company, huge asset management company, and so on. That is leading the development of the coast of Carna. So how do we let that happen? Have we learned nothing at all? And Deputy Shannon talked about turbines. Well, you can look at the map for Carna, and they're 3 times the size of the Eiffel Tower. 3 times the size of the Eiffel Tower, 5 kilometres from the shore. Now, calling that offshore, I understand it's to power 350,000 houses. My question is, surely we've learned that we can't go down the road of big business. Yes, companies are entitled to make a profit, but it must be, community must be based in the solution, not a divide and conquer like up in Shell to Sea campaign, where we throw a few bits of money, euro, at GAA clubs and soccer clubs and various clubs. There must be a long-term investment for the community to bring the community on board. I have no idea why the turbines have to be 3 times the size of the Eiffel Tower. I have no idea why the government, I do actually have an idea, I shouldn't say that. I'm very disappointed that the government is not balancing this. It's David and Goliath. There's no way the people on the ground can cope with the expertise that these companies have and fight that battle. And I want to be on the side of green. I want to be on the side of renewables, and I am. But I have the most serious concerns about what's happening in a vacuum, not just with this plan, with no marine protected areas, but with what's happening off the coast of Carna. And I'm going to find myself, Minister, in a very difficult position, because I cannot see no justification for turbines so high and so near the shore, with no plan whatsoever, no guarantee of what ownership we will have in that, or what the people in Connemara will have in that, so that they can be part of the change for a new Ireland. Garmagat.